Swiggity swoo, how'd you do, guys? This is Firehouse Pancho, and I'm back again, guys, with another episode of Pokemon Showdown session. Thank you so much, guys, for being so patient. I'm sorry I have not been uploading for the last few days. The reason is because I've been a bit burnt out with YouTube, in all fairness. I don't want to quit anytime soon. I just need a break every now and then, and well, I will be back up to uploading, well, daily or every couple days or even every few days, depends on obviously my schedule and whatnot. So anyway, we are bringing a new team for today, and you might be able to tell by the title that it is called Perish Tramp. Also, there should be a new thumbnail. I haven't actually made the thumbnail yet, but if you guys do realise the new thumbnail and you guys do like it, then just let me know. Also, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or even subscribe to the channel if you are new, and only if you want to, depending if you enjoyed the content. So anyway, we are going to actually rename this Perish Rain Trap because we do have some rain. So anyway, I'm going to go through the team real quick for you guys. So I'm just going to point out the main bits. So we do have Gengar here. Gengar, of course. I chose Shadow Ball over Sludge Bomb because Shadow Ball hits more things for neutral damage. I probably will end up changing the Sable for Sludge Bomb eventually, but for the time being we are going to run with this. This is the EV spread, very basic. Next we go on to Hitmontop, Citrus Berry, which I'm not actually sure if it runs usually, but we're going to run with it. Fake Out, Intimidate, just to obviously intimidate our opponent. Fake Out just for Fake Out support. Wide Guard just to stop Landorus, Earthquake and Rock Slide from Terrakion. Close Combat just to take out Kangaskhan and Terrakion. Protect, obviously, because it is Perish Trap. EV spread, very weird. Onto Politoed, Leftovers, Drizzle, Scold. No Ice Beam because I want to choose Helping Hand over it. Perish Song and Protect. As we move on to Focus Sash Ludicolo, very weird item to run, but basically I'm really scared of Talonflame for this team because we do have a Moongus as well. Skull Gauger, Ice Beam and Protect. Very basic EV spread. Thunderous next, actually a very physical, very offensive one, sorry. Thunderbolt, HP Ice, Thunder Wave and Protect. And for our last Pokemon, we have gone with a Moongus with a Jet button. Basically, the idea behind this is that, saying if our opponent's about to double up into Gengar, we switch out into our Moongus. Moongus takes a hit for us, a Jet button sends it back in, we then send back in Gengar, which keeps up the Shadow tag, which means Perish Trap still goes on, while Moongus still gets its regenerated bonus, which actually restores 1/3 of our max HP. Onto the moves, very basic and very basic EV spread as well. So let's go straight into our first battle. Sorry I was so rushed, but I didn't want to actually take forever, as we do come up against a very interesting team consisting of Metagross, Ludicolo, Thundurus, Hydreigon, Landorus and Milotic. So since I've actually never used this team before, I have no idea what to expect, but one thing I do expect is him to open up that Thundurus just for talk support, and probably something like Landorus as well, which would be it wouldn't be problematic, but it could end up being a nightmare. So anyway, what are we going to do? I honestly have no idea. We're going to open up a Thundurus here, obviously. Well, not obviously, but we're just going to open up Thundurus. We're going to bring Gengar as well. I'm really scared about Ludicolo. That's my only big issue. If you guys have actually ever ran Perish Trap, just let me know. I think it's worth actually bringing Politoed and Ludicolo, because this team can't deal with it at all. And yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. So he opens up a Hydreigon and DuckTales. That's quite a good nickname. I like it. He opens up with Hydreigon and also the Ludicolo. Fine by me. This turn we are simply just going to go for a Hidden Power Ice onto Hydreigon. Are we? You know what? We're going to Thunderbolt this Ludicolo here, and we're actually going to go for a Mega Evolution Protect. Yeah, we're going to go for a Mega Evolution Protect. Just as shiny Gengar looks so cool. Yeah, okay, so he fakes this out, and does he go for? He goes for a Dark Pulse onto Gengar. Right, so we're not sure if this Hydreigon's scarfed yet. So what I think I should do is, I don't really have any good switch-ins, because I don't want to switch in Politoed because Ludicolo will then start like wrecking shop. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna Hidden Power Ice Hydreigon. In fact, no, I'm gonna Thunderbolt Ludicolo, and I'm actually gonna go for a Disable onto Hydreigon. Please say it's not Scarf. Yes, it's not Scarf, so that's great. So we do get the Thunderbolt off. That does nothing. You can't use Dark Pulse. He goes for the Ice Beam that almost takes us out. Oh god. Okay, that's fine. So this turn we are actually just going to Hidden Power Ice this Hydreigon, as well as actually not go for the Shadow Ball. We're gonna go for Perish Trap. So we're gonna get the HP Ice off. Goes for a Draco, almost takes out Gengar. It is Life Orb as he skulls Gengar as well. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Okay, so I have no idea how to use this Perish Trap thing, so we're just gonna have to go with it. Okay, so this turn we're actually going to Thunderbolt the Ludicolo, and we're also going to Giga Drain it because this Hydreigon is going to be doing nothing to us now, and Thunder's is going to go down to Life Orb anyway, so it doesn't really matter. He does switch it out, which was a good play. We get the Thunderbolt off. Do we get the Giga Drain off? Yeah, we get the... and it doesn't take him out. Wow. He gets like Burn, which is good, I guess. So this turn, I'm actually just going to go for... I'm going to go for a Helping Cannon to Ludicolo here. In fact, no. I'm going to protect Politoed this turn and go for a Scald onto his DuckTales, which he switches into Hydreigon, which was a good play. He does Thunder Wave Ludicolo, unfortunately. We do get the Scald off, which doesn't do that much. So he sends in his Ludicolo here, which is fine. This turn we're going to Scald it, and we're actually going to protect with our Ludicolo. He won't be expecting this, which is good. He goes for a Giga Drain. Oh god, I forgot about that. He doubles up into it. That was a good play. Wow. Okay, so this turn we can't win. Yeah, he says GG to me. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, this is game over. I'm just going to forfeit here, actually, only because there's no point in wasting your guys' time. I'm really sorry if that was really badly played. I've never played with Perish Trap before, and you know what, I actually just want to learn how to play with it. This is the whole point of Showdown Session. It's basically a opportunity for me to actually learn how to use different strategies in the process, and like teach you guys the process I go. Oh no, we got Circle Throw, Smeargle, and Crocodile. Shiny Crocodile looks so ugly. I'm not even gonna lie. Normal Crocodile looks 10 times better. Oh well, no worries. We're gonna put Gengar Hitmontop here, only because well, we can. I guess that's a good reason. We have no way of dealing with a Moongus, I've just realised. Or no efficient way anyway. And we're gonna run Politoed and Ludicolo in the back. So he opens up with Marwell and Thundurus. Okay, good lead. So he's probably going to taunt the Gengar this turn. So I'm actually going to switch out into Politoed here. As well as go for the Fake Out onto Marwell. I think this team isn't the most, like, the best it could be. I really need to work on it, but you know what, it's all part of the learning process, so let's see what we can actually do with it. So yeah, right, so we switch on to Politoed here, which is good. He Mega Evolves, which is better because that means he can't. Okay, yeah, he goes for the taunt onto Politoed. So this time we're going to Scald the Marwell, as well as switch out to Ludicolo actually, because oh, is that a good play? Probably not. I can't stop the play rough. Oh, he goes for a Sucker Punch. Why did he go for a Sucker Punch? Okay, so it's Life or Thunderous. Do we get the burn? No. Alright, fair enough. This time we're just going to Scald the Marwell once again. And we're going to protect with our Ludicolo. So he goes for a Sucker Punch, which is good. Goes for a Thunderbolt, almost takes us out. We just survived. Do we get the burn? No, we don't get the burn. Alright, fair enough. So, what am I going to do here? I'm going to switch on to Hitmontop here. As well as I'll actually go on to Gengar as well. So we do intimidate the Marwell, which is good. He goes for another Sucker Punch. It does nothing. Hitmontop takes that okay. Not the best, but it does get the Citrus Berry procs, which is nice. This turn we're going to Fake Out Thunderous, as well as... you know what? No. Oh, what can we do? Gonna Fake Out Thunderous here. I'm actually gonna Mega Evolve Parasong. So we're going to fake out Thunderous. He does flinch. He goes for a Sucker Punch again. So we do get the Parasong off, which is nice. It starts raining, which it doesn't really matter. This turn we're going to close combat Marwell, as well as protect with our Gengar. In fact, no we're not. Yeah we are. Yeah, we're going to go for that play. So he goes for a Sucker Punch, which is fine. He goes for another Thunderbolt. So I'm actually going to disable that next turn. Just so we can't actually do much to us then. So Parastrap does count down. Hopefully he doesn't bring Kangaskhan. No, he brings a Crocodile. Alright, nice. This time we're going to close combat Crocodile, as well as actually go for a disable onto the... oh no, but I'm scared of Crocodile doing anything. You know what, this turn we are actually going to go for a close combat onto Crocodile. We're going to switch into Politoed, which should go down, hopefully. Okay, so he protects Crocodile. He goes for a taunt onto Politoed, and that means he can switch out next turn, which is really, really problematic. Okay, that's really bad. So we're gonna actually switch on to Gengar here. Actually go for a Scold onto the Thunderous. Yeah, he switches out, good play. Yeah, we switch out into Gengar. He goes for a knockoff onto Politoed, which knocks off our leftovers. As the Smogle gets +2 special attack, which doesn't matter at all really. So we're going to switch into our Ludicolo here, which is nice. Right, what did he go for? He went for a knockoff. So we're going to disable that knockoff and actually go for a Scold onto... In fact, what we're going to do? We're going to Parasong here and actually go for a Scold onto the Crocodile. So he goes for a Protect, which is good play. Scold doesn't do anything. We go for Parasong, which is nice. He goes for Dark Void, which Gengar misses. Oh, we get the double Void. I'm going to apologise to my opponent for that. So we do have a +3 Gengar, a +4 Smogle on the field. Just apologising to my opponent there, because that was a bit unfortunate. We are going to disable that Dark Void this turn, as well as actually go for a Scold onto Crocodile. Hopefully this means that we can pick up the victory a lot easier. He says it's alright, so that's nice. Okay, so that's it. Let's see what we can do from here. Okay, so he tries to go for a double protect, which is good, which was a good play. Unfortunately, it didn't come off. We do go for the disable, which means he can't use Dark Void, which is really good for us. I do think we did get a bit lucky. He does get a +2 in special attack. In accuracy, sorry, but that doesn't really matter because Dark Void is now disabled. This turn we're actually just going to double up into the Thunder to a Scold and a Giga Drain. So he does Spiky Shield, which is fine by me. We do get a Scold crit, which didn't matter at all because that Thunderous was very bulky. Right, so rain did stop. So, okay, so he just forfeits here. So, he did say GG, which is nice. And he did left, so that's actually alright. So we have won our second game. We are now 1460 rating. We aren't doing too well. Only because I think this team is, isn't the best. As we come up against, I think it's a Parastrap team. I think it is. So this should be fun. So anyway, I think I want to open up with a Moongus here. Just to get some spores off. And we can easily open up with Thunderous as well. I want to bring Politoed and Ludicolo. In fact, yeah, I think I do want to bring Politoed and Ludicolo. In fact, no, I want to open up Gengar and Thunderous and bring Politoed and Ludicolo. So hopefully this works out okay. I think there are some big holes in this team, but I don't know what they are at the moment. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to improve on this team over the next couple weeks, but I just need to find out what's wrong with it. Yeah, so hopefully this team does turn out to be alright. We have got 1 win, 1 loss, but the 1 win maybe shouldn't have been ours because he double missed Dark Void. My opponent was using Dark Void at the end of the day, so I guess you could sort of blame him for that. A cool suggestion would probably be put something like Smogo on the team, but I don't know, it's just early days at the moment, so I just want to see what we can do though. Hopefully we can actually, you know, get some good wins with this team. I know it's not the best team probably, and you guys that are using Parastrap, as I said before, if you can, you know, if you can give me some advice, then I'd be more than happy to take it. So this turn we're actually just going to double up into the Gengar. Yeah, we're going to double up into Gengar here. We do Mega Evolve, he Mega Evolves, goes for a Taunt onto Thunderous, which is fine by me. We get the Thunderbolt crit, which doesn't matter. Yeah, because we took out the Gengar anyway, which is really good for us. So we're already 1-0 up. This is what I like about Parastrap, is that you don't actually have to set up Parastrap if you don't want to, which is a really good, really good like ethic. So this time we're actually just going to Shadow Ball Whimsicott as well as Hidden Power Ice it. He can't fake out Gengar, which is nice, so Shadow Ball should do a decent amount to Whimsicott. Having no special attack investment might need to change. Like, I might need to put some special attack investment and do actual EV spreads on this Gengar, but for the time being we're just going to run with what we have. So he Encores Gengar, which was a good play. Wait, no it wasn't. That wasn't a good play at all. Okay. Whatever. Well, that's fine by me, because this time we can switch out Gengar, and we've pretty much won with Parastrap, because he's only got 2 Pokemon left, and as long as I can set up Parastrap easily, we win the game. So what I'll probably do this turn is probably switch out into Ludicolo. I'm not too sure. I might actually have to put Fake on my Ludicolo. He does have Thunderous in all fairness. So this turn, I'm actually going to double up into Thunderous with a Thunderbolt and a Shadow Ball. This should take it out hopefully. Our Thunderous is very fast, so our Shadow Ball goes first. It gets a crit, which might matter. He gets a Thunderbolt off, doesn't do much, as we get a Thunderbolt off and actually takes out the Thunder. So we've won this game easily. He gets the Ice Beam off, which doesn't do much. Taunt does end, which is nice. This time we're going to Shadow Ball Ludicolo. It's actually okay, so he did disconnect there. He just left straight there. So you know what, this team's done pretty well. I really like it at the moment. So yeah, I think there are some big holes, but you know what, I think we can definitely work on it. Yeah, so that's it guys. So thank you so much for watching guys. Go check out my other content, and for now, Panshine people, goodbye. I nailed that. I have not got an outro. Like, I haven't made it that good in such a long time. I kept stuttering. So yeah. Alright, bye guys.